Hi, welcome to the advanced tutorial on how to add my waistcoat to your Regulus avatar. So for this tutorial we will be using Blender to combine the mesh of the waistcoat with the mesh of your Regulus avatar. So first things first, we're going to need a Blender file that has the avatar that you want in it to have the waistcoat. So the base Regulus does come with one, which is this. It has pants and a poncho. If you don't have one though, you can easily set up a Blender file. Just go to File, New, General, and then just delete everything in there, and then just import in the FBX of your avatar, and then you should be at this stage. So next step is we want to import in the waistcoat FBX. So for the sake of tidiness, I'm going to go over here to the little scene collection window. I'm going to right click and make a new collection. Then I'm going to double click on the title and call it waistcoat. And with it selected, I'm going to go over here to File, Import, FBX. And we want to import this. This is the FBX that's included in the folder that comes with the waistcoat. So we just want to select it and then go down here to Import FBX and click. And then what that's going to do, that's going to import the model into Blender. So we can expand the armature by clicking the little arrow to the left, and then that will show pose, the armature and the mesh. So I want to make sure there isn't any UV map conflictions. We're going to click on the body of the Regulus. You can either click the body here, or you can actually just click the body. And we're going to go down to this little green triangle, click on it, and we're going to scroll down, and there's going to be a section called UV maps. So we just want to click on that, the little arrow, to expand it. And as you can see, this is called, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click it and Control C to copy, and then I'm going to click on the waistcoats mesh, or I can click in the viewport, and again go down to UV maps, and as you can see here, the name of the UV map is the same, but I'm doing this step just in case it's not the same. So there's no issues there. If it wasn't the same though, you'd want to change the name of the waistcoat's UV map to match the body's UV. So now that that's done, we can select the waistcoat mesh, and then holding Control, we can click on the body mesh. And then what that's going to do is it's going to make them both selected. Then moving over to the viewport, we want to right click and we want to click this button right here, join. And what that's going to do is it's going to combine the body mesh with the waistcoat mesh. So now it's one mesh. And essentially that's it. We can test out to see whether it works by turning on the armature if it's not on already. You can use the little eyeball icon there to do that, and then click on the armature, move up to the top left and click on pose mode, and then your Blender file might look a little bit different to this, but it'll look pretty much the same. And then you just click on one of these bones, and then if you click on this arrow here, then this little menu will pop out, and then click rotate, and then we can rotate the bone. And as you can see, the waistcoat is on the mesh. All of the things I'm doing to the Regulus are being mirrored to the waistcoat mesh, so it works. If you find that it isn't working, that may be because if you look up here, these are all of the bones that the waistcoat uses. They're taken from the actual bones from the Regulus. if you've renamed any of your bones, it might not work. I mean, it won't work. If you've renamed your bones and they're different to these, it won't work. In that case, before you join the two meshes, you're going to have to rename the waistcoat's bones to match your Regulus's bones, and then once you join it, it should be fine. So, from here you can just delete the waistcoat collection. We'll hide the armature as well. So, because it's on the same mesh, you aren't able to just turn the waistcoat off. But I have added some blend shapes. So if we just scroll all the way down to the bottom of the blend shape list, you can see these new blend shapes. You can just delete basis, that one doesn't do anything. But I've created a blend shape to hide the waistcoat, hide the bow tie, hide the pocket watch chain, and Lunar Array has a really good bundle on Gumroad called the Bat Bundle, and it comes with this beautiful fluffy neck, which I love to have on my avatar. So I've created this adjustment which just pushes the bow tie forward so that it doesn't clip into that. So yeah, you can get that one for free. So the next step to this would be obviously exporting this avatar into Unity and then creating the toggles for it. And so to create the toggles, instead of toggling the entire mesh on and off for the waistcoat, because you can't do that because it's the same mesh, you'd simply just toggle, this blend shape on or off. And yeah, I've been using this for a while now. It works perfectly fine, and I hope it works for you too. If you got stuck at any point, just feel free to rewind the video. If anything didn't work, again, check the name of the bones, check the name of the UV maps, make sure you are selecting the right things at the right times, and yeah, there's plenty of tutorials online for how to export avatars and how to create toggles, but actually, I'll show you how to export an avatar. So you just want to select, this bit isn't crucial if you're in a file like this where there's nothing else, but I think it's a good habit to have. So you want to just select everything by clicking and then holding shift and selecting the bottom, and then that's going to select everything. Go to File, Export, FBX, and then you want to limit to selected objects. Scroll down, apply scalings. You want to set that to FBX units scale. And then for some cases you might want to turn off leaf bones. I think in this case it'll probably be absolutely fine to leave that on. I also like to turn off bake animations, and then you can just export this into your Unity project and it should be good to go. Do it as a backup though, don't overwrite your previous model. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the waistcoat, and I hope it all went well. See ya!